back to Tottenham fan Chris Cowlin's channel. I'm Louis Beneventi from 100% Chelsea, and I've been asked to give you a lowdown of Chelsea in our game against Tottenham. And obviously, you guys are 1-0 up currently. This is now the second leg of the Carabao Cup. You beat us 1-0. Wouldn't say comfortably at Wembley. Obviously, you guys, you know, it's not looking good for you at the minute. You've not got your front line. You're without Son. You're without Kane. You're without Ali. So for us, it's looking a lot more positive because at the minute, Chelsea really aren't all that. Obviously, we signed Gonzalo Higuain yesterday, and that's a massive positive for us because Higuain signing means that we now have a centre forward, which is something we were really lacking in the first leg. I think that he's going to be a massive asset for Chelsea, but unfortunately, because he wasn't turned in before the 12 turned in, he's not going to prison because he wasn't signed before the 12 PM deadline yesterday for the squads. That means that he's not going to be available. So the chances are we are going to be playing a false nine against you guys again. Obviously, that didn't work at the weekend. It didn't work against you, and it hasn't really worked all season, apart from that Man City game, which is kind of what I feel it's kind of living off of. I think that, look, Sarri's comments post-game against that, speaking of that Arsenal game, are definitely something which is going to help us. I think that, you know, for me personally, this should motivate the players. But based on previous history, you know, he's saying they're very hard to motivate. We've gone through 3 managers with the bulk of that squad, and all of them have struggled in that motivation. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. I think for us, you know, like I said, it's going to be a false line. We'll go full strength as well. Sarri's not really a massive fan of rotation, so it'll probably be Kepa in goal. It'll be Azpilicueta right back, Alonso left back. I personally would start Emerson. I think that Alonso, he just gets a bit too clunky for that left-back spot. Left wing-back, it works because he has the cover. However, he just doesn't have the legs to play that left-back slot, in my opinion. He's done fantastically for Chelsea. And as a player, he's fantastic. Obviously, everyone else has their opinions about all this other stuff, but I'm here to talk about football. And yeah, I think I'd start Emerson. Obviously, in terms of the 3 in midfield, chances are it'll be Jorginho, Kovacic, I reckon, might start. And it'll be Kante. I think that'll be the team that he'll start. Kovacic is a debatable position. It might be Ross Barkley. But the thing is about Kovacic, he's pretty much exactly the same player as Jorginho. Not really having a massive impact on the game. It seems to be lateral passing, which is what we're massive on at the minute. And the biggest issue is, obviously, Jorginho was massive for Sarri at Napoli. However, now you look at the way we're playing, the players like the ball to their feet, and it's kind of a case of there's not really any movement being made. And hopefully that changes. I personally, against you guys, I want to see Callum Hudson-Odoi play. He only got 10 minutes against Arsenal. He needs to start. He needs to seize his opportunity. And to be honest, I thought he was a massive threat against you guys and was definitely causing you issues. I think that, you know, him playing those early balls into the box for hopefully Giroud, even though people are saying, even though I'm saying it's going to be Hazard, I really want to see Giroud start. Obviously, Morata's gone to Atletico Madrid. But I think Giroud would definitely cause issues with physicality, with that presence, which is what we need against 2 centre-backs like Vertonghen and Alderweireld. Obviously, great centre-backs. I'd probably say the best pairing in the Premier League, either them or City. But it's kind of a case of, look, it's really going to be a tough test for us. We can overturn it, but we really have to go at you guys. And to be honest, I can just see you guys sitting, putting 11 men behind the ball, and then like I'm talking about with lateral passing, would be passing in front of you, playing pretty football, rather than actually getting the result, which is what we need to be doing. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen. This is our opportunity to win a trophy under Sarri, so he's never won anything. I think that if we beat you, we've beaten City once this season, who knows, we could beat him again. For you ain't won nothing in 11 years, so you know, you kind of do need to win something at some point. I don't think this is your year. I don't think you've got the squad currently. And obviously, you know, to compete on all the fronts that you'll be in as well, it's going to be tough. And obviously, with massive injuries that you're getting and no implementation in the market of signing people, it doesn't look great in terms of that trophy for you guys. Even if you do beat us, you can beat City. It's all a case of who wins on the day. It's a cup competition. But it's kind of a case of you have to have the squad to do it as well. But yeah, look, it's going to be an interesting game. Obviously, I think I'll go through the lineup one more time. I think it'll be Kepa. What I think it'll be, not what I want. It'll be Kepa, Alonso, Luiz, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante. It'll be Willian on the right, probably. Or Pedro on the right, Willian on the left, and Hazard down the middle. Not what I want, but, you know, Celavi is going to happen, probably. If not, Callum Hudson-Odoi will come in, and potentially Giroud as well, as it is a cup competition. And he has been playing those twos in the cup tournaments a lot more. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. But anyway, Chris, thank you very much for having me on. Obviously, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Head across to 100% Chelsea, does some other stuff with some other Spurs channels and some other collabs. Obviously, we do fan cams and stuff as well. There's links all down in the description. And yeah, if we lose, you can go laugh. If we win, don't cry. But yeah, listen, I'd say best of luck, but I'm not a massive Tottenham. I don't like Tottenham at all. The last trophy you won, that was the first game I went to Wembley, my first ever cup final, my first ever loss as a Chelsea fan. I was 8 years old. Was I 8? No, I was 10. 8 or 10, one of the two. But anyway, listen, thank you very much for having me on. Take care, subscribe, and I'll see you later.